I believe in fitness.
The Y accepts everyone.
I love working with the youth and I feel like I have a passion for it.
I'm improving lives.
I love giving back to the community.
Because of the relationships that I've built.
The Y is a big part of who I am today, and I just want to give that back.
I get to be around people.
I love making a difference.
It gives me an opportunity to work with the youth of San Francisco.
It keeps me mentally healthy and physically strong.
I like seeing people change their lives in a positive way.
I teach preschool 5 days a week, full-time, and the reason I love working at the Y is I feel that I'm able to give back to the community from day one. So the children that I work with are going to grow up not only with the skills that I teach them, but they're also going to grow up being a member of a larger Y community.
It's really weird that I ended up in the pool because I've always hated water and been afraid of water my whole life. I was not ever taught to swim as a child. I've always just had an aversion to being in water over my head, so I've pretty much stayed away from pools and oceans and lakes and rivers. And as I began to age, I felt like I needed a different environment to do my own workouts. In fact, I had a hip replacement and my doctor said, you should try working in the water. So I did, and it was the perfect thing to do. And the more I did it, the more I loved it. And then the more I decided, well, I would really like to learn more about the aquatic environment and how it all works and how I can not only use it myself, but maybe help others do some of the things that I've learned to do. So I studied and got my certification and started teaching classes.
Working at the Y has changed me because I feel like I've gotten more outgoing, more talkative with the members, and being able to connect with them.
What I find most challenging about this job is all the different backgrounds that all the children come from, and me trying to figure out ways what best suits for each student and what ways I can find to give them the best environment to learn, not only in education but about themselves and about life.
I love working with the kids. They are, even though it can be a handful at times, they are actually some of the greatest kids in the world.
Being a college-driven leader means being willing to do more for others than you do for yourself. And you know, a lot of the people around the Y do those kind of things because we kind of thrive off of like that warm fuzzy feeling we get from like making people feel good. It's kind of awesome.
One of the most challenging things I find about my job is trying to figure out how to keep participants interested on a level of ways, trying to keep them motivated, trying to keep them invigorated, and sometimes I realize that all of my participants need a break, so I try not to take anything personally.
I love working at the Y because I love what it stands for and rebuilding families and making strong families and healthy families, and I love the philosophy behind the Y and how they have many programs and how I didn't know before I started working and how many schools the Y is in. So it's seeing the map in the hallway or the preschool kids come in. Like today I saw a whole line of the preschool kids in the bathroom washing their hands when I took a little girl to the bathroom. But just seeing like how involved in the community the Y is.
We have a lot of different people coming from all different walks of life. We have kids that come from low-income families, from kids that come to high-income families, and we all come together and become one family here at Stubbstown.
How I live my passion through the work I do is I really like seeing people grow and having an impact on people's lives, and I definitely think I have that opportunity here at the YMCA to be an influential figure on the kids that I work with, and seeing, like, for example, with kindergartners, how they develop throughout the year, and that is something I feel like I live through my passion.
I feel like the impact that this department makes is giving that youth a good opportunity to learn different life skills through our enrichment programs, through our community building activities that we have, and also how us as teachers we interact with our students. It's a very, I feel like, a personal bond that we have with each and one of them.
cause-driven leader is to me, and what it means is basically being a group fitness instructor with a purpose. When I walk into my exercise class, my Zumba class, I have a purpose there for my students, our participants.
Working at the Y has changed me in that I have become somebody who doesn't care so much about being like the greatest yoga instructor, but about the people that I'm teaching yoga to, and that it has helped me focus on my students more than focused on myself and my own career.
Something else that I do that I really love is financial assistance. I review financial assistance, I monitor it, but I also have the opportunity to notify the families and let them know their financial assistance award, which at times can be quite emotional actually. Some people are just so happy just to receive anything. Some people it's life-changing. Some people it finally gives their child the opportunity to feel like they're a part of their peers. They get to play soccer with them. They get to play basketball with them finally. Yeah, and members have cried on the phone. I've cried on the phone. So if anything, that's honestly the best part of what I do.
Jonestown YMCA impacts our community by giving not only children an outlet, but also parents and families, because the Y is just not only for youth, it's for everybody. So we offer tons of things, like we have the gym, we have the after-school programs, we have literacy programs, we have English language learning programs, healthy lifestyle programs. The Y offers everything that a family needs to be healthy.
What I like most about my job is the impact that my expertise, strengths, and skills have on young children. I feel that the preschool experience best exemplifies the give and take of life. And when I first got into this field, I felt that I was giving and I was being of service, when in fact I've discovered after a few years in this field that I am really receiving more than I'm giving from the children in terms of the wonder, the laughter, and their development, and watching that.
The Jonestown YMCA impacts the community by being the voice of the community for over 60 years. We have been a transcendent YMCA that has changed every time we've needed to change. Through the programs that we offer, the after-school programs, we do everything for the community. The neighborhood has changed so much, but being able to connect with the members that live in it and give them exactly what they're looking for is exactly what the YMCA means to each community.
Hi everyone, my name is Rachel Del Monte and I'm the new interim exec here at the Jonestown Family YMCA. This is a very special place, and before I was at the Peninsula branch of the YMCA of San Francisco, I worked here for 12 years. And I worked in after school and I worked in preschool, and so I know firsthand the impact that we are having on families in this community. So on behalf of all of the executive leadership of the YMCA of San Francisco, I want to say thank you so much for coming to work every day with a smile on your face and being there for the kids and the members and the families and the seniors who we work with. This branch does incredible work in the community. I know that you've heard a lot of statistics tonight about 1,500 kids every day, how many swim lessons we have, how many seniors we have in our programs, but that work can't be done without each of you. So my parting words to you would be, don't ever underestimate the impact that you make on people. It'll be 10 years from now and you'll be shopping in the grocery store and somebody who you helped will come up to you and thank you for that. And what a great place to be, that you can do that kind of work every day.